I've never heard a lady complain when she was being this virgin that the penis was small. Does that ring a bell? Yeah, the lady would not say the penis was small because the vagina was okay. Keep your vagina and the penis you need will be okay for you.
It's quite funny. Anyways, you see, when women hop from one relationship to another and are seeing different colors and sizes, that's when they begin to make comparison.
Okay, who's the prize?
I think women. But hear me out. For me, like my man, like he's my prize, right? But like a lot more people competed for me than him. Like women, we attract men easily.
So you said that you're the prize because a lot more people competed for you, meaning that you had more options.
Yes.
Got you. I would say that out of all those options that you had, you chose him. He's a prize. Nope. Don DeMarco. Look, think about this. He ain't have a lot of options. He just took what he can get. So who's to say if he had a whole lot of options, you maybe not even would have been his first option.
See, this guy has a point. I believe she has a lot of guys who are willing to lick her feet, who are dying to take her out. But she left all these guys for this one guy whom she found very, very attractive, which means that guy is the prize.
About Andrew Wilson
Yeah,
or
it was.
just about me?
No, it was about Andrew Wilson. I don't know. He brings up tone policing sometimes when people say, well, I agree with you, but I don't like the way you said it. I think it's just because he doesn't meet people where they're at.
Oh, that's a bunch of woman garbage. We have to meet people where they're at.
To achieve your goals or
Yeah,
not.
right,
Exactly. Do you
Yes.
want the vision that you see for the world or
Yeah,
not?
and the vision I see for the world is not going to be met through convincing a bunch of emotional, irrational women that what is reality is non-negotiable.
Why do you
They're all
be
just
hateful
gonna
in your speech?
It's
Like,
not
you never
hateful.
say- you
It's
never-
not.
what about
This
male
is-
passivity?
It's more woman garbage.
More
All
women
I'm
garbage
saying is
is
that
that
we
y'all
don't let me talk.
You
now.
don't have to say it like that, though. You can just say this is
That is
this
tone
is garbage.
policing.
being emotional like a
That's
woman.
tone policing. It's nonsense. This whole I agree with what you said, but not how you said it. That's bullshit. And this is the
emotional.
problem with giving women power, because now suddenly everyone's an HR manager, everyone's a hall monitor. So the problem right now is that we have an inverted social order. The social order is not meant to be that we must cater to women's feelings and that women have to be okay with how things are said and they have to approve and we have to convince them and we have to pull them over to our side.
Okay, so-
the way it's supposed to be is that the order is men, then women, then children. The men parse out the truth, they write the laws, they enforce the laws, they run society. The women can have their opinions all day, but it doesn't mean that anybody has to give a shit about them. Does that make sense?
So no matter how polite you may try to say the truth, I mean the reality of things, some people will still look for a way to make excuses for their shortcomings. You see, in the case of women, you don't have to always expect them to agree with you when you are trying to prove a point, because at times it may be a waste of time proving a point to them or trying to convince them. See, most of the time they unknowingly make their emotions becloud their judgments.